Yo, you ready to shut down all forward momentum altogether and do an entire half a stream in a single door? You ready to do that? That's what this game is. It's like, hey, we want to do like actual progress, and then we just take an entire stream's worth of content and do a single door. And we might get 2 doors out of this stream. We might. It's possible. It's possible. Hi guys. Hello. How's it going? Whiskey Cactus here. So here's the plan. We have doors to do. Because we have obtained new characters. We have acquired multiple characters over the course of last stream because we did a bunch of things last stream. We actually did a lot. So, also, excuse me, because I'm going to be clearing my throat all fucking stream. Forewarning. Alright, anyway. We've got Estelle. Estelle's back. Look at her. Look at Estelle. There she is. She's here. We also scooped Annalise. We also scooped Charizard. And we also scooped Agate. So we got, like, the whole Bracer Guild here now. We got almost everybody. I think we got all the Bracers. All the Bracers? Yeah, all the Bracers. We got them. We scooped them. So, yeah, I think it makes the most sense from what I understand. We can finish Moondoor 1, which we're going to probably try to do. Can also do Moondoor 4, which we might do. I don't know about that one. Moondoor 2, we have Charizard, and from what I've gathered on my list of... I went on YouTube and looked at all of the doors, videos for all of the doors, and just looked at how long those videos were. And Moondoor 2 seems to be similar to the Chloe one, Moondoor 3, at like an hour 20. So we're going to spend about half our stream probably doing Moondoor 2, which means we should probably get moving. Let's get going on this one. So here we go. We're going to give this a shot. We have Charizard. We don't have her with us because I am not paying attention. So let's go actually get Shara into the party. Oops. That one. There we go. So, Chloe, you can move over for a second. And in the meantime, we will... Nope. We will do Moondoor 2. Let's bring Charizard over here. I don't think there's any battles in this one. I think this is just story. But yeah, this is gonna be long. So let's buckle in. And I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading. Going to have to do a lot of reading. Here we go. Moondoor 2. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. I don't even know if this is playable. This might just be an hour-plus long cutscene. You're 1202 of the Septian calendar. Roland. Charizard. Charizard. We got Ina and Olivier. Where am I? You feeling alright? Sure you haven't had too much to drink? It kind of looks like she's had too much to drink. Boy, that dream really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. I see you've gotten yourself nice and plastered. You might want to watch what you're saying, though. You're still young, but no one will believe you. No one will believe it if you start talking like that. She's right, Shara. Well, I thought you'd be out for a while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass, then. He's going to die. Please, mercy. You can be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Olivier another bottle over. Looks like Faulkner's gone and left early again. Fine, guess I have a feeling it's not early. Guess I'll have to go get the bottle myself. And then she fell into the wall. Getting out of my seat and get the strongest thing in the house. I spy some brandy. Scheherazade, literally only just gotten up. At least start off with some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. You can have both. Problem solved. Spare me, I'll die. By the way, Ina. You remember when we first met? How much did you down again? Down? Down what? Booze. We're talking booze, baby. That should go in his mouth, Scheherazade. Are you sure? Oh, silly me. And he died. And then he died. 5 years ago. Here we go. Alright. 5 years ago in Gransel. Making deliveries in a city this big sure isn't easy. Oh, look at young Shara. Where's next? Herb Royal Villa? No way. I have to go all the way there? This is why I hate cities. And she's running. Hey, Bracer, out on the job again. Yeah. Thanks again for the help. Didn't have any interest in working for us, would you? Nope. Oh, Bracer. Gotta go. See ya. Bye. Oh. Is that Ina? Excuse me. Gransel City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days' War came to an end. The scars it left were slowly healing, and life was returning to Liberl. People gathered in the cities and towns that had returned to their former state, and the revived orbment trade brought the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Not all that was happening in Liberl at the time was so positive, however. This was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the Army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. And in walks Ina. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. There's nobody here. Well, I guess I'm hired. If you have a request, please write it on one of the forms to the right and place it in this box. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. I'm just gonna go upstairs. Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna look at the board. Nope, I'm gonna go upstairs. Here we go. Hello? Anybody? So confused. Looks like it. If they mind if I use their phone. Oh. And in walks Shara. And history was made. I'm pooped. Feel more like a slave than a bracer with all this menial work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. You here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Scheherazade Harvey, a bracer. I'm still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Ina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So what's the request you want to make? Don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 bracers at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Damn. Shara's kind of a bitch, huh? Oh, my apologies. Well, you see, it's my first time visiting the city. I thought it might be wise to come here and request that somebody give me a tour of the main sites and such. Look. We rescue cats from trees. We, haul big boxes for people. We, kill some monsters. If you need a tour guide, just, I don't know. Size of the place is rather daunting, as I'm sure you can imagine. With a bracer who knows their way around at my side, I'd be able to enjoy all that Grancel has to offer without fearing getting lost. Indeed. Gotta be kidding. Tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Huh? Seem to be misconstruing what bracers are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession and do serious work. And we're also very busy, as I said earlier, so I'm going to have to ask you to look elsewhere if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to. Well, hell, just go and look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. Has this one lived in a box all her life? Typical rich girl. Ah, I see. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation from this branch and get promoted to senior bracer. If you find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. I'm really sorry for troubling you, but... Oh, is that Kurt? It's Kurt. Oh, what do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not properly manning the front desk. That's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. Oh, you're gonna get put in detention, Shara. Seems to have got it into her head that bracers are friends for hire. Well, we kinda are. As it happens. Excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Charizard. You about to get disciplined. What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. We've got no reason not to help. What? But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even our receptionist on top of it. You didn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you have much to learn. So go. Once you finish this request, I'll write you your letter of recommendation. What? Really? Oh, alright, I guess. Seems like way too simple of a job to be awarding something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but I'm counting on you with this job too. Thank you very much. This is gonna be really awkward. This is gonna be like so fucking awkward. You have any idea how awkward this is gonna be? Take care, you two. Okay. Oh boy. This should hopefully do her good. And out they go. What's up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon. It just gets worse. I don't know, man. I think you're getting paid to walk around town. I mean, look. I do apologize. I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Yeah. Let's just get started. Aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things in the adult department store just in case. In case of what? It's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? Oh, we're walking. Alright, well let's do a savey save. Do ourselves a little savey save. Now, I don't know if there's any value in going to different places than the place we're supposed to go. Let's go to the bar. Hey, you want to be in the bar? Yeah, I don't know that there's actual value to doing that. Let's just go where she wants to go. Oh my god, here they are. Some miracle of the universe, Anton actually ended up getting accepted into Genus. Oh, so this is before he went to Genus Academy. The same miracle, I did too. I only took the exam because I had nothing better to do. You can only assume Adios is playing a prank on the two of us or something. Oh, yes, indeed. The sun's rays are warm, clouds are white and fluffy, the breeze is gentle. Look, Ricky, it's like the whole world is blessing us. Hooray for school life. Oh, you think you're gonna get laid, don't you? Well, you are, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long, long while. And this just kind of proves how much older than him Ina is. So that's kind of funny. I like how the very first thing she wants to do is blow all her money. So what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking on recovery items for one thing. What? Recovery items? Please, Adios, I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these look really complicated, too. Oh, dear. Who are these guys? Miss Scheherazade? What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near... Oh, she's on the run. Really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Oh, God. So you're an insufferable person. You're one of those insufferable people. One of those people that refuses to like sweet things because they're sweet. It's like you can like dislike sweet things, but you know, like there's like a way that you say it. Like that like that scoffy way. Yeah. That's the universal characterization for this person's kind of a dick. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. This is one of those characterization tropes. Yeah, she's not in here. What'd Ina do? What's she on the run from? Oh. Oh, hey, it's Niall. I spy Niall. All the times I run out of photo quartz, I guess I'll have to get these developed first. So maybe you should hire a photographer. The manuscript needs to be finished by 2 or I'm never going to be done in time. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Bring them back. Please. Please, Falcom. If you're listening, please bring them back. I'm begging you. What's up with him? Hey there. What are you doing? Girl forcibly took the camera from the man, exposing the photo quartz inside. Ah. What do you think you're doing? Those are useless if light shines directly on them. Huh? Really? Yes, really. Shut the cover now. Give me a scare. You have any idea how much a set of photo quartz costs? Oh, I know. It looks just like the dog that lives near me. It's the editor-in-chief's really expensive, prized, horrible camera. How do you use it? Oh, it moved. Give that back. If it gets broken, there's no way I can replace it with my joke of a wage. I won't break it, honestly. Wow, you can see things that are really far away so well. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Is that like early 20s Dorothy or whatever? Oh my God. What a character. What a fucking character. Bought 2 ice cream cones. Here you go. Have an ice cream. And don't be a dick about it. Just eat the fucking ice cream. Did your brain decide to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? You'll like this, I promise. It's really nice. It's almost noon. It means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who the fuck are these guys? Might be a little risky, but... Hey. What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? Yeah, she's on the run from, like, dudes in dark sunglasses and shit. It's really obvious, so come on out with it. Or are you involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Well, it's just that I realized I left something back at the hotel. Can we make our way back there so I can go and get it? Fine, whatever, I'll come with you. Let's go through the south block. Alright. So we'll go this way. Going this way. Let's go through the hotel. It's gonna be up over here. Do a little bit of a speed up button there. Wait a second. Isn't this the hotel, the building you just walked right past? Well, yes, but... Oh. Grancel Castle looks really heavily guarded. Should have known. There's got to be some way to get past. Just trying to infiltrate the castle? That way leads to Grancel Castle. You want to go and have a look around it? Yes, I suppose I do, but, I don't know exactly why I've been dragged over all the city for. This job's such a pain. I'm gonna go catch a breather outside. Oh. 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 There she is. What's going on? It's got a fucking gun. You stay right where you are. Oh god, we're battling. Uh-oh. Protect all NPCs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, he doesn't have a lot of HP, but I probably don't have a lot of, like, anything, so... Oh, okay, I got, like, literally nothing. Alright, go for it. Yeah. Shoot me with a gun. That's great. Got him. Nailed it. So, why'd I just kill a guy? I was no amateur. Haven't noticed anything has happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look, you. It's time for you to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to notice anything amiss either. Are you listening to me? Please be quiet. At least now we know she's not on the hotel's guest list. Figured a rich girl like her would have to stay in a hotel, but I guess not. You have to start scouring the city. From top to bottom. Well, that was easy. There she is. Get her. Oh, fuck. Well, this is bad news for us. Here's our target. Blonde. Get her. What the fuck is going on? You got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Start running. Okay. And so we're running. Oh god. It's almost like a cartoon. Going to the landing port. I feel like we're gonna get cornered eventually. So how many of these guys are there? Welp. Guess we lost him somehow. about... Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't even try and worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With my whip. Sounds painful. No use hiding it any longer, is there? Trying to capture me. Well, clearly. Why do they want to capture you? Go on, get talking. You can start from the beginning. Suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather. That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me, but the will didn't just say some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything he had. So, well... Super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall into place. So now every relative you have under the sun is on you like ants trying to get their share. Yeah, that's how that goes. At the very least, I still think my uncle is a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20. So as part of that, you should let him look after all the money you've inherited. Believable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hide. Well, if he can afford all these dudes to, like, hunt her down, then surely he doesn't have financial troubles. So, like, what the fuck? Now someone's hired those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, Grandfather's will becomes invalid, you see. Most likely that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They clearly have some experience under their belts. I can't believe they're just able to wander the streets in the capital in broad daylight like this. So what is the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. My family's pretty influential, actually. Getting a headache just listening to all this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight over an inheritance. You don't get more stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. This is true. I'm sorry. Not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I can win another. I think the best thing we can do is try to get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. Come to think of it, I forgot to feed the birds. Feed the birds? Doubt it's meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use. Yeah. He knows you're there. Which means... crap. Better run! Oh, shit. This way is a dead end. Well, I guess it's time to fight. Uh-oh. 2 dudes. Alright, we gotta make sure Aina doesn't die. Yeah, shoot me with guns. That's... oh my god, that's a lot of... do I have items? I have 3 tier bombs. Okay. Can I use crafts? What do we got? Attack. Attack, impede. Alright, let's go with the... yeah, there we go. Oh, don't kill Aina. Alright, let's use an item. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. That's fine. Got it. A level up would be very helpful here. I don't think I can fight my way out of this. Oh god. It's too many. Well, you almost stood a chance against us, almost. I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. There's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to escape to the west block. It's a huge if, though. Close your eyes for a second. 1, 2... what do you... 3... oh god. Smoke grenade. Oh my god. Mustard gas. Good lord. Why do you even have that thing? And what was the point of knocking that guy out, too? There you go. Get back here, damn it. Welp. We have escaped. We didn't escape. Should I use another one of those canisters? I've got pepper ones, too. You make these things yourself? Got a few original blends of my own, yes. They were originally just some white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. Contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it, though. You think it works? You don't need to find out now. You might get blown back in here. Someone bring an axe. Oh my god. That damn bitch. Looks like we bought ourselves some time. Shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly. But it helped us get to safety, didn't it? Well, yeah, but still, where did you even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. Learned all kinds of useful things from there. I think you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read any of the things I have. There's a famous spy novel I remember reading, and it has a scene in it where the protagonist makes their own smoke grenade. Look, let me make this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. Don't expect that to happen a second time. Don't go getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have even worked. Don't want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Being in sewers like these always brings back unpleasant memories. Feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why'd she suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. Be careful and stay close to me. There's bound to be monsters here. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to fight? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie dear. Okay, well, we gotta be careful with that. Uh-oh. Oh! The music! This is Trails in the Sky first chapter music. Alright, so where do I want to go? I guess we're going to go this way. There's treasure chests. Should I try to get the treasure chests? I don't know. So I guess I was wrong when I said I didn't think there was any fighting in this one. Clearly there is. That's where we came from. I mean, I kind of want to get the treasures. Oop. Don't care for that. That's bad. That's bad. Don't care for this. Okay. Oh, come on. Nope. That's too many enemies. Oh my god. Like, I don't know if it's worth coming in here to explore. I guess I would have to, right? Empty now, but when I was younger, adventurers couldn't keep their hands off me. So tell me, how effective was that expired medicine? Hey man, all medicine works the same in these games. Doesn't matter how old it is. That hurt a lot, actually. Please level up. Alright, what's over here? I mean, having items is fine. I just don't, like, I just don't know, like, what, do I need to do all this exploring? Probably not, but it feels purposeful. Like, there's a lot of stuff here to do. Take joy in yanking out others' insides? One point away from a level up. No, we're not fighting them. So I heard you like chests, you pervert. Hey man, don't judge. I've been this way. Alright, so this is all dead end. I'm definitely not lost. Find some way through. Yep. Stick close to me. It's kind of romantic. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Lever won't move. What the fuck are you talking about? Won't move. Why don't you smack it with your purse? There we go. Nailed it. Isn't all that different from breaking into a safe, to be honest. Really, though, you shouldn't be impressed by these kinds of things or getting used to them. Why? Some things in life you're just better off not knowing. And some things you're better off not being able to do. The entire town smelled like rotting open drain. It was reviled, even for a slum. People who ended up there were largely those who couldn't be accommodated in a prison, those who had been driven out of the cities, or children who had been abandoned there like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had to in order to survive and to live to see another day. Picking pockets at every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age. Anything that caught my eye I took. But even then I didn't end up with enough to live on. There were always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. Surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the rich when they were out of their mansions. A residential area full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, I sneaked inside one of the mansions and made use of the skills I felt like I'd known since the day I was born. The most important thing to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time, enough to get by, but not enough for the mansion's owner to notice anything was gone. A simple piece of wire, I had access to enough Mira to live for a couple more weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day, building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in the short term. And boy, I paid the price for it. Had it all taken from me by the men of the slums and ended up being kicked and stomped on till I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they did. Or they said did... Let me try that again. Everyone did what they did, or they said they did as much anyway, so that they could keep living on. Always pretending to be desperate as an excuse to live by any means, but always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I lived in was devoid of energy, but full of filthy humans like them, and like me. Again and again, I thought about giving it up. Again and again, I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't do it. I hated myself for what I was doing. Hated the fact that I couldn't stop. It's because I didn't want to return to that life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I would end up right back where I was. The troop had saved me from that place. The troop had saved me from that place and had made me into a respectable human being. When I lost them, I was afraid. One thought stood out above all the rest. No matter how much I tried to forget, no matter how used I became to my new life, no matter how much I tried to deny it. I was yesterday's garbage from the slums, and nothing I could do would change that. And that's it, really. One day I'm sure I'll end up returning there. That's why I need to be strong, to stay strong. What job I do doesn't even matter. Anything I can pour my heart into that'll let me live an honest life is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past, anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. If it makes me strong without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong, stronger than anyone, stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing all right in my new life? Am I really getting stronger? Am I, Lucy? Miss Sherazard? You alright? You're looking very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing, I'm fine. As soon as I finish this job, Kurt will give me the last recommendation I need. I can finally become a real bracer. And no one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I will be strong. Anyway, we're leaving. No, wait a second. Miss Sherazard? As soon as I finish... Excuse me. As soon as I finish this job. Alright. Here goes. Oh boy. Now where am I going? Deer bomb. If you wanted that badly, you could have asked. Hey man, I steal shit. It's my whole thing. Didn't you just hear my monologue? Sorry, but the legendary item drop is in another chest. Damn. That's a shame. I was really hoping for the legendary item drop. It's truly what I wanted. Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up, you'll break my concentration. Oh, my bad. My bad, she says. We made it. Finally back on the surface. It's evening, too. It took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you alright, though? What? You look kind of pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. I've had enough training to handle this level of physical activity, thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. Suppose you're right, I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? She She's never more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. Oh, she's still fine. She never seemed out of breath even when we were being chased by those guys, come to think of it. I feel like there were a few times where she was even ahead of me. Explain. What's up with this girl? It's like nothing? Is this like nothing to her? Are you absolutely sure you don't need to rest? I do have a few snacks on me. Would you like me to share some? Okay, I'm definitely fine. Right now, we need to focus on getting to the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait, and besides, I don't like sweets. Did I tell you that? Because I feel like I probably told you that. I ran into a lot of trouble on the way, but the request was to show her around the capital. I've done that. Now all I need to do is get back to the guild, and this request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. Still feel like it would be a good idea to rest at least a little, though. Are you sure you're alright? How many times do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? To hell with it all. Is that Niall? It sure is. Was up all night working on that damn story. All night. Who the hell does Natisha think she is? The better the scoop, the hotter it needs to be caught. She think I don't know that? Ugh. Better hire a photographer. Would really help if you hired a photographer. I think he's talking about. Got no more idea than you do. Maybe he's using some kind of code like those men from earlier. Couldn't be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all. Can't be sure. Just look in his eyes, though. He doesn't look like a man who makes an honest living. Oh, get fucked, Niall. Come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. We need to proceed carefully and deliberately. Let's see if we can find another route. Oh. If I remember correctly, that house over there is empty. Gonna break into a house. Definitely don't want to get caught by Niall. For Adios' sake, if I could get I would have done it already. You two patrol the area at the bottom of the stairs, but blah 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 blah. Too fast to read. So I'm gonna have to call on Raymond again. Wait, he works at the villa now, doesn't he? Just my luck. That's ages away. Raymond, that was the guy at the villa when Ren was hiding. He's the guy that works like the bar or whatever. It's a callback. Yeah, I need to go get that damn camera back too. Swear this job is bad for my blood pressure. I need some more nicotine. No, you do not, buddy. You do not. Well, now what? Come on, where there's still so many of them going around. How can we get to the guild like this? You're gonna have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. It won't need to come to that. I think if I can find a good opening, we can force our way through. It's just a case of finding one. I don't think it's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest while we can. As logical as that sounds, I'm not buying it's her real reason. Get a grip, Shara. I can't let my emotions get the better of me. Ha 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 ha, she said. 40 minutes into this door that has been nothing but Shara emotions. There's no guarantee we're even safe here, you know. I still think the safest option in the long run is to get to the guild, no matter what we have to do to get there. Yeah, she left. Where do you think you're going? I think the second floor is a better place to rest than the first. We'll find it easier to escape from here than we would from below. Should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand to listen to me. Those men will be patrolling carefully for the rest of the night. They aren't going to give you the opening you want, or at least I don't believe they will. Made it this far, so I think it would be best for us to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with this city for someone who claims it's her first time here. You also seem to know a lot about those men and what they will and won't do, too. What exactly are you really after? Trying to steal the Declaration of Independence. You got me. It's plain as day at this point that you want more than just not be caught by them. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have asked to be shown around the Capitol. Not that I think that's what you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer. The work we do is based around trust. We can't accept requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to or who knows what kinds of crimes we could be abetting. Go on, the whole thing about that inheritance was a big fat lie, wasn't it? Something about you'd been setting off alarms since we started running around together. Strike that, since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? Well, because you've been kind of a bitch. Story about the inheritance is true, I swear it. I want to go to Gransel Castle. I really am the one to whom my grandfather gave his fortune. But I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Gransel Castle's administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. And that's why there's so many of those men in black around the area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see. So they're trying to make sure I can't do it. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, I'll... What a mess. Well, okay. For argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. Why am I only hearing about it now? Because you seem to be kind of a bitch. I really didn't feel comfortable telling you. You thought I'd want in on that money, didn't you? If I did, and I knew everything, I'd have all the opportunities a greedy girl could dream of to take it when together with you. That's what you thought I'd do, isn't it? Play along and then steal it all for myself the second a chance presented itself. Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? No, you don't. That's not it at all. After I lost grandfather, I lived all on my own. The second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People who, like you said, were interested only in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in mine and my grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day someone would push me down the stairs, another I'd taste something funny in my food. These kinds of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. Tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place and trying not to be discovered. But I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I'd left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd promptly be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will would be declared as invalid in time, and my relatives would blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. I hated the thought of that happening. That's why I decided to return here to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to. That was why I decided to try and get an escort from someone I could trust. So it's not that I don't think I can trust you, not at all. And I will admit that wanting to explore the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. You're a grade A moron. Sorry. Could have said all this from the beginning and saved us a lot of headache. If I'd known what you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you to where you want to go. And the guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out, too. We wouldn't have ended up in this dump instead. Suppose you're right. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear that will read. The horror I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold, murderous light. Emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It wasn't visible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight, but it was still there. Because now I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty, every one of us. And that realization's left me terrified of us all. It's not that I don't trust bracers, it's just that I've been so scared. I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time with any of this. I should never have gotten you caught up in all this when you were busy enough already. Just forget that. Listen. It's my policy to give 100% to all work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. Huh? They're becoming friends. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I wanted to be strong and to live with my head held high. I still believe I was right to feel that way, and yes, I've lived my hardest until now. You've made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude. I'm not going about it the right way. It's made me realize anew that I want to be able to keep living with pride in my every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this job through to the very end. So where was it in Gransel Castle that we need to go again? The administrative room. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is noon. Noon today? That barely gives us any time at all. Why are you only telling me about this now? It has to be filed within a month of the deceased passing away. That's the law here in Liberl, apparently. Right, I was never much good at this legal stuff. Bet Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have any time to waste. As long as we do, as we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. Getting inside the castle, and they're not going to stop us. Miss Scheherazade, I really am glad that you were the one who undertook my request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you are really someone dependable, who relies on their own strength to live. You're blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we stop with the Miss Scheherazade now? The way you say it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. Does it? It does. It feels like our conversations take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist, and now you know all there is to know about what I want to do, so I'd like to formally request again that you escort me to Gransel Castle. You got it. You'll get there. I promise you that. Alright, let's go to Gransel Castle and not get caught, I guess. We're going to do a save. Let's go. Going to Gransel Castle. Going to Gransel Castle. We're going to hide behind here. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, boy. Oh, there's Dorothy. Wow, your clothes are so black. They're really cute. Who the hell are you? You're in our way. Get lost. Shoo, shoo. Both dressed the same, too? Is that your uniform? Who's this kid? Oh, my head. I must have had way too much to drink. Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting something important, too. Nope, can't remember. Guess it can't have been anything too important. Can I take a photo of you? Like hell you can. Get out of our sight. See yourself lucky, kiddo. Let you leave this time. Wow. Excuse me. Why is my phone talking to me? Go play somewhere else. Oh my god. Knew you'd come eventually. Today's our last chance after all. Yeah, it's a cat. You're kidding me, a cat? No, wait a sec. Might be something else inside. Don't let your guard down. Oh boy. Get out of the way. I don't know that I want to do that. Ina, I really need you to not do that. Don't. Stop it. Whew. That was a crit. It's a good thing that missed. It's fine. It's all good. Now's your chance, Aina. Oh, God. Why are there so many of them? This is getting real old real quick. Nice of you to finally show yourselves. Oh? What's the holdup? Why haven't you made an example out of them yet? Client's waiting. Gonna move on. Really gonna regret messing with us, kids. Hope you don't expect to just be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other young lady can live a while longer. She is still useful. As long as we can get her to write her own will, it'll save us from having to forge one later. I really think this will be that simple. I think saying that is going to unnerve us. You've got another thing coming. I know. You can still run, right? I'll take all of these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take as many opponents on your side. Have any chance of winning? You'll... Not gonna beg for mercy, I take it. It's something you need to do, and so do I. So let's just do them. Don't worry about me. As if I have any intention of dying here. What are you even talking about? Huh. Well, that was easy. Go, Aina. Seem to be having a little trouble over there, Scheherazade. What? It's Kurt. What's up, Kurt? Have you forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Grancel branch of this guild? I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but happy that you seem to have realized exactly what it is that you must do, but I can't say I'm as pleased about how willing you appear to be to throw away your life without first exploring other options. Sorry. Can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like for you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. Well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others, but take a good look at the situation you're currently in and tell me exactly what it is that you should really be doing. Kurt, can you take care of things here for me? Certainly. Oh, he certainly can. Summon lightning. Damn. Now, Aina. They're getting away. Half of us should be enough to take care of this guy. Everyone else? Oh. Oh. Sorry for the delay, Kurt. Oh, is that Grant? Oh, it's Gundalf. Whoever the fuck Gundalf is. Sure do fast work. She was with the Zeiss branch. She was more like a wild boar, always charging forward without stopping to take a look around her. Always known she has what it takes to be an excellent bracer. She'd merely lost sight of something important and needed to be put back on track. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'll be able to get much stronger than she is now that she's righted herself, I'm sure of that. Quit acting like we're not even here. Kill them both. Yeah, right. Sure taking their time. The hell are they even doing? Capturing her isn't even necessary to the plan as far as I'm concerned. As soon as the noon bell chimes, true as that may be, sure that would invalidate the will and ensure she doesn't get all the money, but it also mean you have to share it with everyone else. Which means our share will end up going down. I'd kind of like to avoid that if we can. Don't you worry, we've got plenty of options. Remember, you're only dealing with a single young girl. Welp, maybe you shouldn't have told your plan out loud. Oh dear, what are you doing here, Aina? I keep telling you how dangerous it is to go venturing outside, and alone at that. You blind old man, she isn't here alone. Oh, I can see you getting in my way. Wasn't a very good shot. Take it marksmanship isn't exactly your forte. Charizard. Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. Time to come along home, Ina. Everyone's waiting for you, you know. Alright, we gonna kill these fuckers? There's a bunch of dudes, like... Uh-oh. Don't care for that. Don't strength up. Alright. We need to heal her. I would appreciate if you wouldn't keep critting her. That would be great. Well, that's it for me. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully this doesn't miss this time. Alright. Please stop critting Ina. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, he's down. Yeah, they need the lightning rod. We need Charizard to be the lightning rod here. I can't get them both. That's annoying. Alright. It's fine. Alright, let's go with that. That. There we go. There we go. What's the meaning of this? Paid good Mira to hire them, and this is the quality of service I receive? This has to be a breach of contract, surely. This isn't acceptable at all. I can barely bring myself to watch. I think it's time you took a little nap yourself. What are you doing? Is that all you're capable of? Reckless violence? What a poor upbringing you must have had. Oh, say that again. Uncle. I've got no interest in inheriting grandfather's land or his money. It's not why I've been running away from you or doing any of what I've done. But as much as I don't need it, I know I don't want you to have a single Mira of it either. I'm so sorry. Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Sometimes I really find myself doubting you're actually from a rich family like you say you are. How awful of you to say such a thing. I'd like to believe I act the part more than you, at least. Oh, hey guys. Way to be there. Way to fucking be there. Bullshit! I'm from the Bracer Guild. Here's my badge thing. Her Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't make it alright for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle. I had reason to believe that these people were responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. I knocked them out for the sake of peace and order in Grancel and the safety of its people, while you guys were in the castle, not doing anything. So could you do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Still, while you may have gotten away without punishment this time, don't expect to be so lucky next time you try to overreach your authority. Protecting the capital is our job. Well, then where the fuck were you? Can I ask another favor then? There are a bunch of their friends still in the city. Couldn't take care of those, could you? Of course, last I saw Kurt was with them, so you probably won't have to lift a finger there, either. What? Just impressed by how much authority a Bracer badge wields. You were kind of cool. It was the first time I've tried using my badge like that, I'll have you know. Never mind my badge now, we're running out of time, we need to hurry. And so they did. And so they hurried. Can't believe a girl like you could actually keep up with me running full throttle. Anyway, get that paperwork done quickly. so they did. Charizard. Looks like I need a witness to sign this. You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure. If you're okay with me doing it. Of course I am, silly. In fact, I want it to be you. Aww. Besties for resties. Never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this. Or that the day would come when I'd be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer. Or that I would be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. The undersigned, Ina Holden, shall hereby inherit the property of Saul John Holden, as outlined in his last will and testament. Witness, Charizard Harvey. Thank you, Charizard. Told you this door was fucking long. Told you this door was fucking long. It's finally over. It's not over. It's actually not even over. This is the request wrapped up, right? Actually, no. There's one more thing I need to do. We're still not done? I know, right? It's been an hour. Could you possibly bring me an application form? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. Cheers. And they drank, and drank, and drank, and drank, and drank, and drank. I can't believe you gave all of that money away. Okay, maybe you don't need all of it, but you'll still need some to live, right? Suppose you're right. What I did was a little strange, but I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. When I said I didn't do any of this for the money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. Not sure what the difference between a senior and junior bracer is, but it's clear this is something you really worked for. Means I have a lot more authority, but I've got a lot more responsibility to go with it. Also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't even ever interested in that personally. Oh, really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. Oh, Kurt, what are you doing here? Don't horn in on the party. You didn't get an invitation. See, you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset of a bracer. Charizard. Crap, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water. As today is admittedly a cause for celebration, I will turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Just don't go drinking so much that it interferes with your ability to do your job. Well, unfortunately, Kurt. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Charizard, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. I'm off the clock, you dick. Means I expect to see an end to your drinking every free moment between jobs day. I'm off the clock, you dick. You paying me for time off the clock? No? Then I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, alright? So expect to no longer discover that you've been taking advantage of the busiest times in my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. That's reasonable. That one's reasonable. Is that really what you usually do, Charizard? Maybe. Sound like a tried and true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Both senior bracers now, which means we're both on equal standing. Well, I am hardly even a veteran. I'm still very much a rookie. You're old. Regardless, this isn't what I'm here to discuss. The matter I came for concerns your uncle, Ina. I came to make you aware of the fact that the Bracer Guild is capable of asking for leniency in his punishment. Hiring a Jaeger Corps for personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see. That is a very big no-no. You don't hire Jaeger Corps for shit. Jaeger Corps. Referring to those men dressed in black? One of many corps They're known to be active here in Liberl. Recently, there have been many such corps making their way into the country, and they've been successful in finding work, too. Hiring them is, of course, very illegal, but with the army as slow to act as they currently are. I've taken this chance to take care of them, though, so we shouldn't see any sign of any in the near future. Take care of them? All of them? So it wasn't a coincidence that he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all the Jaeger Corps in Liberl so he could start an operation to wipe them all out. No wonder he seems so swamped. The Jaegers in the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them to sign contracts. There have been countless cases like this all around the country of late, with civilians getting caught up in it at a worrying frequency. Goodness. I believe the case we're dealing with here was no exception, in that it was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. It's hard to feel too much sympathy under these circumstances, but in a sense, your uncle was a victim, and no, he wasn't. Nope. He didn't have to hire them. Nope. There you go. You fucking go, Shara. You fucking go. You go off. Go off. Shara, please calm down. There's no need to shout. No, there's a need to shout. No one's saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is that if, and only if Ina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That's all. Well. You need to make your decision immediately. Questioning him will take roughly a week, as it is, based on what I've heard. So, you bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all, so please don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just please be aware that the possibility to forgive him exists, that's all. Alright. Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Thank you. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start, too. Please don't be with the situation you are in. Your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, blah, 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 blah. Let us drink. Just let us fucking drink. We're here drinking and celebrating, and then you show up. This big fucking wet blanket. One who is worthy of being a full-fledged bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at them. They should also not, under any circumstances, try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. Shara? Yeah. Still got a long way to go then, huh? Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, so what I came to say. I'll be excusing myself now. Really? You could drink. No, I'm good. Don't have too much water. Crud. It's always gotta be so serious. Oh, actually, how about you, Ina? Can you handle... Can Ina handle her liquor? Let's get to boozing. It's gonna be awesome. And then she woke up. Seen girls just like her on the other side of that river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. Blessed, blissful children on the other side, dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I asked myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them, I hated them, I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired in myself. I always tried to avoid others getting too close, believing that to be what I needed to do in order to live, but I could never completely get rid of the tiny, lingering hope deep within my heart. And eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from the heart. The day would come when I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Ina visited the Bracer Guild and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Fortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her the night before. Well, if you don't know, now you know. There we have it. Jesus, that took an hour and a half, just about. Well, told you it was a long one. But now we should have time to finish Moon Door 1. I think we can do that. So let's go get Agate. Let's go snag it and agate. Alright, what's he got equipped? That's a big jump. That's actually not that big of a jump. Let's just get him equipped with whatever is in the store for him. There you go, Hard Rock. Hard Rock. Alright, he's already got equipment. What's tools? Oh, items, okay. Alright, I don't know if this translates to the Moon Door. Actually, probably doesn't. But, whatever. It's got a better weapon now. Alright, let's go to Moon Door 1 and knock this out. I can finish Moon Door 1. This, I think, is going to take like 40 minutes or so. 45 minutes. So this will probably take us close to the end of the stream. Bring to me the... Oh, I need, Yeah, I need Tita, too. Alright. Whoops. Forgot I needed Tita also. Alright. Boop. Boop. And... boop. Oh my god. Alright. So we're gonna finish door number 1. We started it. Got to the halfway point, I guess. Here we go. Ever-burning flame. We got the ever-burning flame. View part 2. Moon Chamber. Shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. And we're in Zeiss. And now it's time for Agate to show up. Can't believe I'm going through with this. Should never have given in to pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. Have to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh boy. Oh, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. The hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Okay, then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Yeah, probably nothing. It's probably nothing. Well, it's everything switched that needs to be. Machine guns are new models, so they could probably do with some tweaking. That's all of its armaments strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because of all the work we did through the night, you know. Okay, I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Ordinarily, I just settle for testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage and then call it a day. Thanks to all of Tita's help, it's ended up relatively complete for a prototype. Think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. And we should, too. After all, it just so happens that we have the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Mom, Dad, Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great, but, all I can picture in my mind is the sight of that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbital Gear. Can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Heart emoji. Mom, I keep trying to tell you that Agate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. Ha 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 ha. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully, but I'm sure all she wants is to find out exactly what Agate's doing, trying to worm his way to you in the first place. And let's be perfectly clear, that's legit. She is not wrong. No, I think they have him right. Maybe sort of rude and blunt, but he does grumble every time he has to do something, and it's a bad habit of scaring people off easily, but he's actually a kind, good person, I swear. That's fine. He doesn't need to be hanging around with a 13-year-old girl, though. He doesn't need to be doing that, actually. I'm starting to get a little worried about him, too. What? Why? I keep saying he's a nice person. Time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. Heard more than enough. Something has to be done. Sinner must be punished with death. Mom! What in Adios's name is happening here? You alright? I'll live. What's Erica in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. And it's not being overprotective, that's just being a parent. Where is she? I could swear I saw her running this way. Could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild and see if there's any work to do until evening. Huh? It's just my imagination. The second I walked in the door, it felt like my life was in mortal danger. The only person here is that researcher there, so it must have been. Oh my, what have we here? If it isn't Agate Crossner. I pity you, I really do. Come again? Never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. But that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. Prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? You here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. It's a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. Or more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're going to have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capabilities of the orbital gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations. Which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. Aha, and in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you've committed shall be... What are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracer Guild exists to help people who really need it. It doesn't exist just to do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do, so I really haven't got time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Hehe. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this, or are you just scared? Say that again. Well, that just secured his cooperation. Can't find her anywhere in town at all. I hope she hasn't gone home. Oh, and she hasn't gone home. So where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with these tests, I might be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment. A little. That sounded like Mom. Should be in the guild. If you won't help that much. Tita? Agate? What are you doing with... Oh, and one more thing I wanted to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within within a 1 cell radius of my sugar-powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a sec. Whoosh. Zoom. The hell? What just happened there? She just up and ran off with Tita. All the while, Kilika's just watching, just like sitting back, like, well, this is entertaining. Hope I didn't just witness her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You don't need to worry about that. Well, what's up, Kilika? Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You gotta be kidding me. Parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago now, Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly, but they really are Tita's parents, I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me that woman is related to her by blood. With that mystery solved, would you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Oh yeah, lay it on me. Free till this evening, so if you got any quick jobs that need doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first there's this one from the Central Factory. Requesting assistance with a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear? Hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned to you earlier. Has your name on it, in fact. I can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request. I know much more about this Orbital Gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest in Liberal's orbital technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. Location you'll need to go to is Zeiss Central Factory. The new weapon? Wait a sec, you said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults? Please tell me Tita isn't involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you, she didn't say. Heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice to becoming a full-fledged engineer, though, so perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem for you, Agate? Well, no, but... never met her parents. I only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I could pretend to know what they're like, but... Mom's nothing like how she made her sound, and she seems kind of messed up in the head. That kook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put that request on hold for now, Kilika. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean? Yeah, I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think of giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Oh boy. Alright, can we like buy supplies? Rhineford Company, huh? I can't buy anything. Well, that's lame-o. Can I buy healing items? Can I can't buy anything. Alright. What? I don't even... Okay. Okay. It's fine. In we go. Alright. Marching to my death, apparently. I have... Oh. Is this not... Where am I going? Oh, is it back here? No. Is this not where it is? Guess not. It's not on the upper floors, is it? thought it was in the basement. Am I going nuts? This is outside. Alright. Where the fuck are they? You guys know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, it ain't here. It's gotta be higher up. Alright, we'll just check every floor then. Central Factory Workshop. Hey, Murdoch. No, you're not Murdoch. Alright, guess we're going up to the next floor. Cerbic tomatoes? Nope. Hello. Hey, Anton, how you doing? Where the fuck are they? Yes, this is the Capel unit. Not out here. Not out here. Oh. Okay. Oh, hey, Dan. How you doing? Hey there. You must be Agate. Who's this guy? Okay, now you're Dan, right? Seem to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Oh, was it Cassius who told you? Oh, no. I just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Makes it right about when Cassius joined. Can't imagine him being as much of a lunatic, but who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, right? Heard you got Tita helping you out with it. That true? Oh, yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a formal member of its development team. Tita's become so much more capable over the past couple years. I don't even feel like there's all that much I can teach to her anymore. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and that you can't afford to be back home here that often, and I know the little squirt loves Orbitech, so part of me gets why you'd want her to help with whatever new stuff you got in the works. That doesn't make it okay to let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. He's got a point. Need some common goddamn sense, man. So funny. Agate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? Don't go trying to change the subject on me. You've got her doing. Heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear an answer to from you directly. Now, it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable, or maybe just a coincidence, or is there some other reason? So what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. If I had to give an answer. There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start she seemed like she could do jack all. I stuck around to protect her. She never actually needed it. She's ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. That was a weird answer. That was just why did you say it like that? So yeah, I guess when you put it that way, I do trust her. Daughter's pretty damn it. Nah, stop. Why, Agate? Why are you doing this? Just are you listening to the words that you're saying? The words coming out of your mouth. Are you listening to them? No, dude. I hate this. I really fucking hate this. This just... Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. Familiar with Ren from Ouroboros, right? Yep. Yeah, we've fought against her quite a few times. Crazy strong little girl with the huge robot and the scythe. Are we gonna acknowledge the scythe? Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us that she's friends with that girl. She sounds insane, I know. No, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's going to unnatural lengths to avoid the issue even coming up, too. Makes explaining things a little simpler. Orbital Gear Project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that could compete with the Society's advanced military technology. Eventually, we hope to end up with something that can even go head-to-head with Potter Matter. As soon as she heard about what we were planning to do, Tita told us she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. First, Erica and I were strongly opposed to the idea, which is the correct answer. Because A, child labor, and B, weapons development. Two terrible things. It was Tita who insisted that she wanted to do whatever she could to keep the connection she had with Ren. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted this was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't exactly to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that by participating in the Orbital Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. Project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even if Tina can't do anything more substantial for her. Really is a tiny connection. Yet that's probably the best she can do for Ren right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. She's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? Well, because it's none of your damn business. Fuck. She's working on this project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. And she's being paid equivalently, right? My wife was the one who gave her permission. And signs the paycheck? After she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair of us to treat her like a child. Mind if I ask something? Where's that Orbital Gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? I can't walk the hell away. She might go doing something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. Albert was right about you, Agate. You do seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? What Gramps say? You'll need this, incidentally. Using this in the elevator will let you get to the 5th basement of the building. Alright. I'm gonna make sure you're ready to go, though. What about you? You ain't coming? Don't mind me, I'll be there. Just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. So that means what? Welp, here we are. Yep, there it is. It's all the checks on the legs complete. Guess I'll check the settings one more time too. Got nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back. Oh god, here we go. I believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Agate, what are you doing here? Is it because of Mom? Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mom and Dad seem to have got you all wrong. Keep trying to explain to them that you're really like, and they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I ain't here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, I heard you were working pretty hard down here, like, as a proper engineer, even though you're a child, and that should be illegal. So I figured I'd come and join you as my way of showing my support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it works out. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the orbital gear then. Prototype's most distinguishing characteristic is that the pilot can climb inside and operate it directly from within. Hasn't been decided for sure the final model will necessarily be like this, though. Oh, and then there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. Designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially, you see? Ordinarily, bipedal robots require 2 units that control their You're still talking? Ope. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Here it goes. Trying to get close to Tita, thinking I wasn't here. Appreciate that he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to them. Here I am. What are we doing? I've finished all the necessary final checks. Let the testing begin. Ha 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 ha. Here goes. Well, Tita, think you'll be able to operate it all right? Yep. And this is the start of Tita piloting a little mech in battle. Come this far, I'm not going to turn tail now. Final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the orbital gear. Because Tita to have so much as the tiniest scratch on her, I'll be sending you up to the goddess personally. Alright. What are you doing? Collect data. Alright. I'm sure this isn't some form of harassment. Alright, let's do it. Let's fucking fight. What the shit? It's Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment. Okay, we're racing. Let's race. Fucking race. Go. I'm told me I had to finish the race by jumping over the finish line all of a sudden. What are we doing now? Precision. Place the 4 colored drum cans on their corresponding tiles. And so they did. Piece of cake. And some excellent data out of that. Did a wonderful job. Alright, next test. What do we got? The real fun begins. It's time for the real fun. Last test. A mock battle. Let's fucking fight. Only aim for the orbital gear. Alright, let's do it. Time to fucking fight. What do I have as far as crafts? Wild Rage? No, not gonna do that. Okay. Doesn't have any arts, right? Yeah, he's got Tira. That's not bad. What do we have as far as items? We got some items. Alright, that's fine. We've got Flame Smash, Dragoona Edge, Penetrate. That's probably good, right? Oh yeah, that's good damage. How's this? Is that good? Got delay? It doesn't really matter. It's not helping much. Oh, can't reach now, but we can do this one. Not bad. Nailed it. We did just kind of blow her up, though, so I feel like that's not going to reflect well on me. That wraps that up. Grr, you cheated. You totally cheated. Cheated how? Full of shit. I am not. You used some kind of invisible special power. You must have. Well, I used crafts. Alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Agate's victory. It's the last of the test, right? Silly me, I nearly forgot. Dan, didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against this redhead ruffian yesterday? Did I? Alright, I did. Cassius told me a little about him, so I like the opportunity at some point. You're the best. Go get your weapon. Here we go. I don't think this is going to be easy either. He might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassius the basics of fighting with a staff 10 years ago, even. Oh, wow. That's scary. Cassius then went on to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly, but that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Tests are over. My work's done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight? Work's not done until I say it is, bucko. What's wrong, sweetie? Kinda can't. Some weird errors come up and I don't know what to do. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ruh-roh. No matter what commands I try to give it, it just won't respond. Shut it down, Tita. I can't. What's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. Well, that's bad. Run. Oh, we're fighting. We're doing a fighting. Let's do one of these. Big damage. Oh, you get to do extra moves. I don't like extra moves. Alright, let's pop a Tira Bomb. We got 10 of them. Might as well. Might as well. Let's use a Curie Bomb. And a Tira Bomb. Alright. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Don't blind me again. Fuck. Okay. Alright, I think we're in okay shape. Yeah, we're fine. There we go. Doing okay? Stopped it moving. Come on out. I can't. Seatbelt stuck. Uh-oh. Huh? Data. Hiya. Hiya. Yeah, even. Just in the nick of time. You two okay? Tita and I are fine, but, well, Agate's dead. This is all my fault. All because of me, you... I'm so sorry. I'm always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault, all of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren, you know, I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear this wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. But... Give it a rest, will you? My head's pounding enough without you crying. Agate? It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Damn, no. Thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. Stop your crying, alright? But this is all because of me. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I quit. So... Don't you dare give up, Tita. You go back to your child labor. What? You heard me. Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You want to understand her better, right? Then try and do it. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across. Sorry. Even when you get hurt? I've had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not going to deny that, but There was one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was throw this away. Never. That's fine. This is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that, and I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? Hey, he's right. I really do. Agate, I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying, not when I've got things I need to do. Think about what I can do, and I'm gonna do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher. Really now. Agate? It's nothing. What's with the faces? It's all starting to make sense now. See? Told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed, he's got all the tact of a wrench to the groin. There's promise to him, that there is. Preparations for it aren't quite finished, but I think it's time we get to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away. The hell are you talking about? Looks like I underestimated you, Agate. Tita seems to have come out of this unharmed, just as you promised. Yeah. I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. Thank you very much again for earlier. You ended up having to protect me again. It's fine, doesn't bother me. Still, sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on Today, we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants, and a soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, so this should be really fun. Now we all get to enjoy a nice hot pot together. Alright. I can hardly wait. Yep. Yup. That's what it was. Can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This is all my fault. Stop saying that. You say that a lot, it seems. I don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself or feeling responsible before we know if you even had anything to do with it. Still. Where did this hammer come from? Sounded like Agate. Well, probably just your imagination. Go warm up the food. A bunch of lances pop out of the ground. I think the lances may have been overdoing it a tad. At least stick with concealed holes in the ground, won't you? How long are we looking at before he's able to make it here, might I ask? I was hoping to take this chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. That only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight, but make no mistake, Agate Krosner. Our testing process has only just begun. Alright, I really need this to stop being so fucking weird. Please. I'm fucking begging. I swear to Christ, man. At least as far as Reverie, it's still fine, but like, ugh. I'm really gonna have to consider bailing from the series if it goes past that. Alright, so I think we're just gonna continue on. I don't think we're gonna do any more doors for now, because we don't have time for more doors. So let's go and just kind of push forward a little bit onto the actual progress. of the main thing. So, where are we at? We're here. Alright. Wow. I was ready after you guys told me what happened, but seeing this place seeing the place you once trained at like this is weird. So this warp thingy here is gonna take us to the next plane? That's right, next should be the 5th. Oh, I don't think I upgraded Estelle. I haven't done anything with Estelle yet. Something wrong? No, but I do have a question. Why did you specifically put your name forward to accompany me? Is it really that big of a deal? Can't think of any specific reason you could have to offer to support me. Well, you clearly don't know Estelle very well. And yet, when making your request, your eyes were filled with determination and resolve, so it wasn't something you did on a whim. You don't mind my inquiry, do you? Nope, wasn't a whim, though, so you're right about that. It's just that I don't have some big special reason for doing it, either. Guess I just wanted to give something back. What do you mean? Well, like, Kevin did a lot for me back during all that trouble in Liberl. He bailed me out of trouble more times than I can count, and he helped Joshua deal with what was burdening him, too. Now he's in trouble just like we were, so it's this thing where I found myself wondering whether there was anything I could do to help. Coming and backing you up was the best way I could do that. Still, I'm still not sure that I understand. I understand that you feel indebted to Kevin, but how does helping me go towards repaying that? It's called putting good in the world, Reese. It's called paying it forward. Isn't that obvious? You're super important to him, aren't you? What? Oh, she didn't know. Oh, okay. Whoops. Never mind. Not implying you're going out or anything, it's just from all that I've heard and seen since getting here, it seems like you basically view each other as family. I'm not wrong, am I? I just stepped in it, didn't I? I stepped in it. I made it messy. No, you're right. Before all this got started, we hadn't met for almost 5 whole years. The only reason we met again at all was because of work. Not sure there's any bond between the two of us at all anymore. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. What's so funny? The connections between people deepen over time to become bonds, and once such bonds have formed, they can never be broken. However far apart those people may be, no matter where life may take them, those bonds will always exist in some way. Not my words, by the way. There's just something some old guy I know said to me a while back. And I happen to agree with him. Kevin was happy to entrust everything to you without a second thought, right? You were talking like you knew what he was thinking earlier, too, about how he was going to tell us about his stigma. It's proof enough there's still a strong bond between you. Fucking got her. Wish I could be so confident still. I can understand why you want to come with me now. Appreciate it, too. Thank you, Estelle. You're very welcome. You're going to join the fan club by the end of this. One more question, though. Like what? I'll answer if I can. It's a good chance to get to know each other. Forgive me if this sounds blunt, but do people often tell you that you're too soft for your own good? Yeah, pretty much all the time. What? What are you laughing for? I think I have my answer. At least let me answer before making up your mind. Screw it, let's get going. Alright, I'm actually going to go back to the base because I want to check on Estelle. I actually don't think I did this. Did I do this? Maybe I did. I don't know. Estelle, I may have. What's her orbment setup look like? It's pretty solid. Sounds like fireworks outside my window. That's kind of weird. Yeah, she's good. One thing I might want to do, maybe instead of shield. Do I do something instead of shield? No, I don't think I do. This is pretty solid. I was thinking maybe I want to give her action, but it's fine. She'll be fine. But let's check the shop. Do I have any weapons for Estelle, or is she good? I don't see any green arrows. It's for Reese. Is there 100 more attack? Range goes down, ATS goes down. It's probably worth doing, though. Yeah, let's do it. Just for the attack buff. It's 100 points. Okay. We're gonna equip Estelle with anything good. Not that. I mean, that's fine. Feather brooch. Yeah, sure. At least it's something. Alright. Let's go ahead. Do the next area. And we'll get some degree of depth into it, and then we'll stop. Here goes. Where are we now? Seems to be another enclosed dimensional space. Ooh, spooky. Luminous labyrinth. I don't like the sound of labyrinth. Like a giant labyrinth of marble in a rift between dimensions, or at least that's how it appears. Yeah, this will be a blast to go through. I'm gonna need to put our backs into this one. Quite immediately, too. Oh, dear. We got demons. You want demons? We got demons. Oh, shit. Dream spiders. Foul beasts that devour people's dreams and replace them with nightmares. Ah, that's awful. Kick some devil butt. Alright. Let's fucking do it. Okay. Easy enough. Alright, she's doing fine damage. Oh, well, that's great. Don't care for that. You got, Curia? Yeah. Let's go ahead and Curia. Well, never mind. Welp. Ow. Ow. Why are we fireworking? It's like... Oh, because it's D-Day. That's probably it. Fair. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Do we have... yeah, dark matter. Go for it. Nice. Nice damage. Ree's getting that experience. Trying to get her to catch up a little bit. I think that was the last of them. I'm blushed. So were those the kind of devils you were talking about back in the garden? More specifically, it's a subspecies of devils known as dream devils. Said to specialize in attacking the mind, and I think we've confirmed that to be perfectly accurate. How about we double check our equipment? Uh-huh. Unless you've unlocked new stuff, then I don't think that's going to help any. But we'll see. Well, there you go. They did add new equipment. So I guess I didn't need to buy the other thing. There we go. New weapons for everybody. Okay. How about like armor and stuff? That's expensive though. It's probably worth it. Alright. Equip those things. And those things. Get everybody nice and equipped. Oops. Nice and equipped. There we go. Restore HP. We'll drop a save. We can go a little bit further. Got some time. Alright, I did see that there was a, oh, what do you call it up ahead? Man, these things do go down easy.
O pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Ree's catching up real quick. She'll get there. She'll get there. I saw there was, yeah, I was gonna say, I saw there was a treasure chest over here. Feather Brooch Plus. His passing brought great sorrow to all but one, his son, who was acutely aware that no one could surpass his father's talent. More than he despised carpentry, he despised the crushing weight of his father's name. Oh dear. It sounds awful. Also, get the fuck over yourself. Various stats up, which is most of them. Okay, sweet. Alright. So, let's see what's over here. Let's try this way first. Alright, that's a portal. That's going to another place. This is, oh, a treasure chest. Okay.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Nicely done. Later. Alright. Someone used to keep this magazine stash in here. Well. Okay. Alright, so what's on this side? Is this also a treasure chest? It is. Vanish.
We're good to go.
We sure are good to go. What's in the box? EP charge. Alright. You're next. Okay. Great. Alright, this is going to be another different way to go. Ow. Rude. Don't turn into agate. Don't turn into agate. Christ. The fuck is that? Oh, there's a door. All may set foot within this door to lay claim to its rewards. However, you must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Alright, we're not going to do that now. We'll add that to the list of things we have. Alright, so there was only one way to go. Okay. That's helpful. What was this way? Alright, well now we got two ways to go. What's over here? Treasure. Okay.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Oh, a new weapon. You hear some funky music playing from within the chest, but you do not see any instruments. That's creepy. I think that's a weapon for... not for any of these guys. Might have been Annalise. Alright, so what do we got over here? The fuck are you? Poltergeist. Okay. Well, it's dead. Oh. Okay. Let's Strange enemy. You are off the grid. Okay. That was weird. That was weird, right? We agree that one was weird? Do we agree? What the fuck was that about? Oh, one shot. Alright.
Well, that takes care of that.
Very good. Got a box over here. More Sepith. I'm pretty sure I'm like maxed out on Sepith at this point. There was once an heir to a kingdom who allowed everyone a piece of meat from a boar and up of wine, provided, of course, they found the quay to his secret cellar underground. Finding it was no mean feat. That hurt me in the deepest depths of my mind. It broke my brain. I hope you're happy. Fuck. Fuck. Let's kill this weird horse thing. And these fucking spider things. There we go. We do rule. I missed Estelle. Glad she's back. Everything's better now that she's back. Got Phantom S. Grind on my chest. Okay, well, we could do that, but... Alright, what's over here? Oh, a portal. Okay, let's see what else we got. Stone Monument. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we've got multiple ways to go. Alright, so that's a blocked door. Alright. Let's try this way. Where is this going to take me? Oh, dead end with treasure. Fantastic. Okay. I like that. I'm very pro that. Don't do that. Stop that. Mirage Ring. Alright. And secrets are safe with me. Alright, so that was... Okay. That's fine. Is this side the same? Is it like a dead end with treasure? That would be great. That'd be so swell. Oh, it is. That's so swell. Oh, that didn't do anything.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Very good. Long barrel 3. Okay. Give you 1,000 mirror if you give back what you took. No. 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 Alright, so we want to go down here, and it was this, right? Yeah. So where's this going to take me? This is certainly not going to be a dead end with treasure. Okay. Now what is this? Alright, hold on. Let me just drop a save since we're getting kind of close to the end here. I'll fight you. That's fine. We'll fight. Let's take out the little bugs first, I guess. So that they don't get in the way and be annoying. you got... Okay. Okay. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright,
Upon the golden wings of battle.
Alright, this thing fucking sucks. Jesus Christ. What are you weak to? Dark matter. Okay, it didn't matter. The good thing is everyone's probably getting a level up. Maybe. Maybe not. They're all close to it. Ree's got 2, though. So that's good, I guess. Let's save. Okay, that thing sucked. Oh. Sweet. We got a sealing stone. Thing sure is pretty. Some kind of septium? No. You were inside one of these. I was? We gotta find someone in this one too? Who could it be? Be nice if it... Oh, that would be nice. Doubt we get that lucky. Sounds as though there are a number of possibilities. Well, I guess let's go do that. Let's go do it. That seems to be a pretty good way to end things off, is by unleashing the sealing stone. So let's do it. Who's in this? I'm pretty sure there's only 2 characters left. And I have a feeling I know who this is going to be. Because it's one of the 2, and I think I know who the last one is, so... This one will be a nice little surprise. You may not have seen this one coming. I sure didn't. Exclamation points, yep. What? That looks like... It couldn't be. Could it? You gotta be kidding me. It's Colonel Richard! Are you surprised? I was surprised. A stun grenade? Who goes there? Speak your name. What? Sure didn't see this coming. Presume you are all familiar with this man. Yeah, he was the final boss of the first game. Well, kinda. He was the main villain of the first game. Kinda. All I can tell by the uniform is that he's from the Royal Army. Yes, we certainly are. I'm not sure what's going on here. Still, Joshua, and is that you, Your Highness? Yes, it is. Good to see you again, Richard. Feel the same. Pleasure is all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see that you are well and in good health. No need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know. Despite all that stuff that you did. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I found myself in. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand? Probably be easier if I handled that. Don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rhys Argent, a squire affiliated with the Gralsritter. Oh, the Gralsritter? I see. Sounds as though the situation is even more abnormal than I thought. Suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. At present, however, I run the research agency RNA Research. Thank you. I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes, but that's not really it. The greatest doubt in my mind is simply, why me? Well, look at everyone here, and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another and turn even the darkest of odds in their favor. Whether this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say, but from where I'm standing, you've already formed a perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you. I guess so. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. Oh yeah, Josette's also here. I don't want her stupid rubbing off on me. Oh, you're gonna feel really stupid after I thwack your brains to mush. Falcom, give us more of that, too. I know they're both, like, back and stuff, but as much as I love Josette in all her iterations, I do miss this Josette. Like, I get that she, like, matured and shit, but I need a little bit of petty in there. I really do. Find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Far from working together with all of you, I'm a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nation in which we thrive. Can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind. Well, you can take that up with the ghost thing, or the Lord of Phantasm, Phasma, or just one of the other weird fucking beings that are here. You have helped us before, though, like during the attack on Gransel, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah, that could have gotten really bad if you and your men hadn't shown up to help when you did. Alright. Then there was the fact that you assumed responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Hawken Gate. Yeah, you might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you never helped us before. My good man, take a fucking compliment. It's not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua mentioned, while you valiantly defended Gransel, I was at Hawken Gate threatening Liberal's safety. Also, Josette is a bandit. That's kind of, I mean, I'm trying here, man. Yet here I am, fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. Best thing to do here, in my personal opinion, is just fucking calm the fuck down. Not sure boasting about not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. Okay, just shut the fuck up, dude. Alright, just shut the fuck up. Who cares? Just take a fucking compliment. Yeah, what about me? We were being used by you guys, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that we were a bunch of sky bandits. Hijacked an airship. Well. That's what you choose to do now. Yeah. 8 leaves, 1 blade, right? Yeah, I guess. You guys know each other? Yeah, 8 leaves, 1 blade. I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Oh, I guess not. Eager to welcome you. Alright, cool. Well, we have Colonel Richard. So you believe everyone to have been surrounded by that white light thing when that happened? Were you all wearing the same clothes that you are now? It's a weird question. Now you mention it, how come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression that you left the armed forces. Oh, yeah, that's fucking weird. You were wearing something different. I was. Currently, I work out of an office in Ruin City, and since beginning to work there, I've never once willingly worn my own old uniform. Weird. Not something that's happened to anyone else, either. Oh, I have a thought. Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy. I almost thought you were gonna say something useful, Oliver. Almost. Yeah, I don't think so. Got a military. Okay. Alright, Estelle. No, 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 no. No. Alright. Let's put the matter aside and talk about more things for the next 20 minutes. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna stick with this team. This team's been working pretty well. Alright, but with that, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or after the fact on the YouTube VODs, however you're watching. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. So, today's the 6th, which is a Thursday. Next stream will be Monday. Monday is what, the 10th? Yeah. June 10th. Monday, June 10th. 7 p.m. Eastern Time till about 9:30-ish. I gotta double check now. So if I open up, I can check off Moondoor 1. So that's done. Still have Moondoor 4, which I believe we can do. Now that we have Estelle and Joshua, we should be able to do Moondoor 4, which we can maybe do that next time. We got Stardoor 5. We could try that, although that's very difficult. Stardoor 6, which I hate. I really would prefer not to do that one. Stardoor 7, have to overcome a trial. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but from my notes, it looks like this one's fairly short. It's like 15 minutes. So we may want to try to do Stardoor 7. That's something we could potentially do. Then there's Sundoors. We've got 2, which is Estelle, which I hate this one. This is the fishing minigame. And then 3, this is the Coliseum minigame. So, at the very least, I think we can do Moondoor 4. That feels like something we can definitely do. We can at the very least attempt Stardoor 5. That's Annalise. It shouldn't be too terrible. It's a fight, and I know it's a hard fight. But, we try it. Stardoor 6, this one sucks. This one really sucks. We can't do it anyway. We have to learn some recipes. I gotta see if I can handle that. Stardoor 6 is very long. It's also brutal and tedious and sucks a lot. I might just open a guide. Maybe I'll use a guide for it, because I hate it. And then 7, I honestly don't remember anything about 7. So, we'll maybe try that. I don't know. I kind of want to do more progress, but we'll see. I think Moondoor 4 as a way to open. That sounds decent. And then from there we can play it by ear. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next stream on Monday. Good night.